Good evening to all of my beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to your pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is going to be what is your purpose in this lifetime. So, if you're wondering if you're lost and you don't know what your spiritual purpose or your purpose here on earth, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys that in full details of this pick a card reading. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a full introduction of the cards and the crystals that's on top. So the first one is going to be the Light Seers Tarot deck with the green aventurine crystal. The second deck is going to be the Paritts Third Eye Tarot with the crystal quartz crystal. And then also this is the spiritual unknown animal deck, which is the third crystal with the citrine on top. And then the fourth deck is going to be the Witch's Season Oracle deck with the carnelian crystal. So go ahead and take your time. Intuitively pick which deck or which crystals resonates to you. And then I will go ahead and see you guys there on that click of the timestamp. Good evening, Pile 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Good choice on the Light Seers Tarot deck with the green aventurine crystal. So let's go ahead and take a look closely of the crystal itself, why you were intuitively drawn to it. I believe it's because you're probably wondering what your purpose here as far as your career goes or your success. You're probably wondering like what is next in your life, and basically you're wondering if money is going to be involved, abundance, and then happiness along with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, see what's going on with pile 1. What is the purpose, the spiritual purpose you have for this lifetime? So good choice on the Light Seer Tarot deck. Ooh, okay, so the Two of Cups came out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Having a hard time coming out. Let's see. What is pile 1's purpose? Okay. Oh, okay. I guess. All right. And then the second card is the Hangman. The third card is the Chariot. And then the fourth card is the Justice. And then on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So, from what I'm getting in this reading, pile 1, is that regarding to your success, your life purpose here on earth is, it seems like you're going to be somewhere along the lines where I believe some of you are probably going towards to the judicial justice system, like basically either a law enforcement, you're going in between becoming a law enforcement, or either that being part of being a lawyer or a judge, somewhere along the lines with that. And also trying to look like you want to become an environmentalist, or some of you want to be part of the politician world. I mean, that is actually a very hard, career to actually choose. Lawyer, judge, or basically somewhere along the lines in the justice system, and basically law enforcement too. Some of you guys are actually stuck in between that, but there's parts of you guys that also wants to contribute to being a part of the change. So you guys are being compelled to actually wanting to make a huge difference for society. Some of you are probably like, right now from what I'm seeing, some of you are kind of like activists from what I'm seeing in the Hangman. Some of you guys are probably like doing those things where you guys are picketing, or you guys are probably like, I don't know, some of you guys are probably just trying to put in the word to society that you guys want to be heard, you guys want to be known, and that's something that you guys want to do as part of your career, is to be involved into society's change, making sure that people just need to wake up and not have to see, division or separation. Some of you guys that's probably clicking on here, that's what I'm seeing also. Okay, so, and I do see a lot of success in that because a lot of things are already changing in this world, pile one. So if that's what you're wondering, if there's anything that's going to change, absolutely. Change is, like, is periodic all the time. And that is nothing, that is nothing for us to stop. Change is always going to happen every phase of our lives, maybe at least every decades of our lives. So just letting you know some of the success that you guys are already going towards to, keep going, because that's something along the lines that you guys need to act on, and you need to be sure that you're heard. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why you want to be in politics, being in the law enforcement field, or being a lawyer, or even being a judge. Some of you guys also too, I'm seeing that you guys want to open up your own clinic to have your own mental health clinics. Like some of you wants to be clinicians, therapists, somewhere along the lines that I'm seeing here. So just letting you know, when I see the Ace of Pentacles, that is actually going to be successful in fruition for your life. So I'm definitely going to tell you right now that that is actually a good choice. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Oracle deck with the tea leaf card to see what also it says in the lines of in conjunction to this reading. Oh, okay, something fell off. So the star came out, which is guaranteed success. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what it says right there, pile one, okay? So basically it's saying stars, guaranteed success. So let's see what else pile one has to say. And then also the fly, a period of ill health and depression. Okay, so I do see you guys being in the mental health field. So I do want to let you guys know that you guys do want to make a difference into your life of healing. So when I see this, you guys want to be a part of the purpose of your life and spiritual life by helping people heal, by being part of that awareness of getting rid of the stigma, getting rid of the stereotypes. And one of the things of why you guys want to be part of you guys' career choices of the justice system or even the mental health is to get rid of that stigma. So for those who click on pile one, that's what you're going for as far as your purpose and your spiritual purpose is to get rid of that stereotype and stigma, stigma outlook, that like stigma perspective that everybody is always seeing in this lifetime. And that's something that you guys want to periodically change. So whatever you guys are doing, it is very successful. Okay. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay. So basically there is abundance to that choice. All right. Pile one. So I'm just letting you know that you cannot go wrong with making a choice in your career, because also it's a part of your purpose too in this life, that whatever it is that you guys are making a choice on right now, it is absolutely 100% the universe has gotten your back for it. Okay, because this is contributing to the world, and not only that, you're contributing to the universe of what the universe wants. I mean, the universe wants us to protect the earth, and we're not doing a good job of that because of everybody's hatreds or racism or something that's like in systemic world that's like very, it's very sad. So basically we need more healers in the world. So if you're picking this pile right now, definitely healer is something along the lines of your purpose in this life. And then also on top of that, I see you guys being sometimes even the doctor too. That's what I'm seeing as well, is that you guys want to be a doctor. So, and you guys are kind of wondering if that is going to be the right choice for you. And I'm going to just say, yes, that is absolutely the right choice for you, pile one. And also don't regret the fact that you made this choice, because this is actually for you and it's made for you. So if your family or your friends are supporting you in this, definitely the universe has gotten your back. If your family is not very supportive because they're saying, oh, it's expensive, college is like, the loans and stuff like that, please get rid of that limiting beliefs in your mind, because this is your life. This is your choice. This is what you want to do. I'm going to just say, go for it and don't be afraid of it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see when you guys are planning to start doing this purpose. Let's see what and it dropped. Let's see what the universe says when you guys are going to start this journey. So this journey is going to start around March of next year. So if you guys want to start doing it, definitely, March is definitely the time where you guys are going to start doing your admissions paper for college. Or some of you who is trying to go back to school right now, for sure, definitely this whole success will begin in March, or will start in March, or will succeed in March. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the astral house has to say, how this is going to go. Ho-ho! So basically, pile one, if you're wondering if you made a right career choice or purpose in your life, if it was the good choice for you, I'm going to say yes, because this is going to give you a lot of wealth and a lot of success. Okay, so for those who wants to become a doctor, a lawyer, law enforcement, or mental health, part of the healing, part of the change, basically, I'm going to tell you guys right now, universe is on your side. This is definitely 100% for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the Wisdom Oracle deck has to say regarding this reading, pile one, because it's going to confirm to me. So I'm seeing mental health. I'm seeing along the lines of being a doctor. Some of you guys are unsure about going to medical school. Ooh, ooh, sorry guys. That was not supposed to happen. But apparently, universe is trying to say something very urgently. So what is pile one's purpose? Spiritual purpose in this life. Okay. So the High Priestess of Air came out. And then Invisible came out, which is number 6 and 16. So let's see. What else is there for pile one? Definitely now I'm really seeing it, because I've seen the High Priestess of Air and Invisible. So it's definitely telling me that this is going to be somewhere along the lines of mental health, or even becoming a doctor, a psychiatrist, or maybe even a psychologist. Okay. So definitely, those are you guys that clicked on here. It's been on your minds for a while, especially becoming a doctor. It's a lot of responsibilities. But I'm going to say, universe says go for it. The High Priestess of Spirit. So when I see the High Priestess of Spirit, it's telling me that the universe is definitely on your side about this, because there's also the number 7 on that. So this is going to take place for you guys within 6 to 7 months from what I'm seeing. And then it's going to be very successful for you. One that definitely you guys are going to do wonders and great for this career choice, because it's part of your spiritual path. It's part of your spiritual gift. It's definitely becoming a psychologist, mental health, and somewhere along the lines of change. And then also on top of that, when I see love, that means to tell me the career choice is based on becoming a mental health clinician with couples, families, and whatnot that's involved in that. Okay, so, and then on the bottom of the deck is the obedience. So when I see the obedience, that's the in conjunction of the justice card. So some of you guys are still thinking about becoming a lawyer, becoming a judge, becoming becoming somewhere along the lines in the justice system. You guys want to be a part, like I said, you guys want to be a part of that change. You guys want to be one of those folks that's like, I want to make a difference to the world. I want to be connected. I want to be part of the change of the politics, and basically wake them up that there's so much things happening in this world, and it's very important to put awareness and education out there. Okay, so basically that is your spiritual purpose of what you guys want to do for your life purpose here in this world. Okay, that's something that's been on your mind, but you guys have been so skeptical about it and having doubts whether this was right for you or not. So I'm just going to tell you right now, as the universe is going to tell you, it will be successful, because there is wealth into it. You guys are thinking about opening up your own clinic or even having your own practice, so that is going to be successful for you. And I do see that for the Ace of Pentacles, that is a start of your journey of through your success, especially through your spiritual journey. That's going to help you guys awaken your soul as well when you're going through this. Okay, and that success, or when it begins, will be in March of next year. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more pull from the Paritts Third Eye Tarot and see what else is there. Okay, so there is the it's funny. So there is the Five of Cups that came through. The Moon is in reverse. And then I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles reverse as well from this card. And then on the bottom of the deck is the Sun, okay? So when I see these cards, that means to tell me that this is actually your fears and doubts. So the reason why it's reversed, all of a sudden, the first card you guys can see, it was upright, right? And then all of a sudden the tarot cards came in reverse. The reason why I see that it is reversed is because you're doubting yourself. You're asking yourself, like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't think this is going to be right for me. I don't think it's going to be successful. That's what you're thinking right now as we're doing this reading. I feel you guys' energy. The universe is telling you how positive this choice will be for you. And it's going to be a fruition in your spiritual life and into your wealth, to your abundance, to your happiness. But you're over here in this tarot card as we speak, doubting it. And you're probably doubting my reading too, thinking, oh my God, she's such a, she's full of it. Like, guys, I'm telling you right now, I am not altering anything in the cards. As you can tell, I'm showing you guys how I'm shuffling it and how it comes out. But this is exactly what it is going through your mind. So I'm telling you, these are called limiting beliefs. You guys need to cut that out because it doesn't resonate to you, okay? I'm telling you right now, what resonates to you is to follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow your heart, okay? If you know it feels good, you know it's, you know there's a purpose behind it, why are you stopping yourself? Why are you limiting yourself to that belief? Am I right? Because honestly, you are only going to fail into your purpose in this lifetime and into your whatever it is that you want to do based on your own limiting beliefs, based on your own fears, based on your own doubts. And if you remove yourself from that, everything is going to come out smooth as it should be. But again, people or yourself can actually stop you from excelling to your success. Okay? All right, pile one, that is it for your pick a card reading today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more of this, and make sure to like this video if this reading resonates to you, okay? So if pile one is for you, I want to go ahead and leave me a feather emoji onto the comment box. And then I will go ahead and engage with you guys. And also I do private readings as well. So if you guys are interested, you guys are more than welcome to put a comment on the video or message me on my Instagram. Okay. All right, pile one. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You have chosen the Paritts Third Eye Tarot deck with the Crystal Quartz crystal. So I think the reason why you guys were drawn to the Crystal Quartz crystal is because you're trying to find wisdom into your purpose. You're trying to find out to see where you are lining up into this universe, into this earth alone. So you're trying to figure out what is it that you're looking forward to live for. Some of you guys are like stuck right now, and that's probably why you were drawn to this crystal. I do feel that energy of stagnancy. So let's go ahead and get started to see what your purpose is for this lifetime, okay? What is pile two's life purpose here in this lifetime? Oh, okay. So the Temperance came out. The Ten of Swords came out. Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles reverse. And then the Page of Swords. So yes, I do feel that stuck energy. And then the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, okay? So I was right on this feeling that I have is that pile two, you seem to be stuck right now. I mean, for some of you guys were already on that path of wanting to do what you wanted to do. So you guys had a project already. You guys already had it. You guys were having it in your thought already. You guys had it in action. Like things were moving forward as it goes. But for some reason, I'm seeing in the Ten of Swords and then the Seven of Pentacles reverse and Knight of Wands reverse is that you guys kind of went back into your old habits. So that's one of the biggest reasons why you had your momentum and then you had your stuck energy. And I believe what I'm seeing here is because you guys went back into your old habits. You guys went back into you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. You had your momentum, and then all of a sudden things were kind of going slow for you. You were very impatient. I'm feeling impatient from you guys. I don't know why that is, but I do feel that you guys do not have patience. And I'm going to tell you right now, whatever it is that you're working on towards your purpose of life, it takes time. It is not an overnight success. It is not an overnight situation. And some of you guys are probably confused too. Like, what's going on with my spirituality? I'm getting confused of what I was taught when I was a kid. And then now I'm looking at certain things, and that's not seems to be true. And that's one of the biggest reasons why you clicked on my video in the first place, is because one of those things that you're probably trying to figure out is, are all the things that you were taught growing up was absolutely correct? And I'm going to tell you right now, in our childhood, we are taught a certain way to live, certain ways to abide. You know, certain things are just meant to be taught, so that way we're able to depict of what's right and wrong in the long run when we grow up. So now that you're growing up, you're starting to find out more things. You're starting to come out with more knowledge, and you're starting to realize, oh my God, was all the things I was taught correct or not? And that's what I'm seeing, because you had your momentum, and then all of a sudden you go back into your past and you're starting to wonder. And that's why I see the third eye into this picture. You're starting to wonder, is all the things that I was taught and what I'm doing now fulfilling or is right for me? And some of you guys are questioning that. And I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm feeling is that you need to stop listening to what other people are telling you. You are a grown person from what I'm feeling in this energy. I know you love your mom and dads or whoever it is that raised you guys, but understand you have to live your own individual life too. You have to be independent to choose what you want in your life purpose, in your career choices, in your love life, everything. Because if everything was controlled for you, how else are you going to live your happy fulfillment and abundant life? How are you going to fulfill your life purpose or even your spiritual purpose, right? So the thing is, you are waking up, but it's just killing you right now. And that's one of the reasons why you're in this stuck energy of not knowing what to do, because you're playing tug of war with yourself, whether everything is right or wrong. And I'm going to tell you right now, what do you feel from your intuition? From my feeling for you is that what you're doing is you're just listening to what other people is trying to tell you how to live. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's the wrong thing to do. So whatever it is that you're doing, put it down, re-strategize yourself, and ask yourself if this is going to be the right purpose for me. Because right now I see you saying, I don't want to go to school anymore. Some of you guys are still in college. I'm seeing this right now. I'm seeing that energy from you. Like, I don't want to go to school anymore. School is not right for me. I want to do what I want to do, live my purpose, what I want, what I desire. And then here's the past haunting you guys. Here's the nagging ears of your parents, your guardians, whoever it is, nagging your ear, saying, oh, there's no money into that. You're not going to be successful into that. I'm not telling you right now, stop doing that to yourself, pile two, because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not giving yourself self-love. You know who you're giving your love to and your energy to? Other people. Why are you doing that to yourself when you know you are onto something? This part of you, it no longer serves you. What serves you right now is your passion, whatever it is instilled in your heart, whatever it is that you wanted when you were a child. Go back to your childhood and think of the happy times that you were, and you were so certain about it that you want to do it. And believe in that you know is going to be successful, because again, you're manifesting the most horrible things about yourself by just putting yourself down and listening to society. When you want to live and do your purpose and fulfill your passion, and you know it's going to be successful, guess what? The abundance is going to come anyways, because you're manifesting it. So guess what, guys? That's the thing about this on pile 2 that I'm seeing, is that if you want for your purpose to be in fruition, you just need to go for it and stop listening to everybody else, because that's the problem with you guys right now, is that you guys are listening to someone else. So let's go ahead, or you're listening to society. That's basically what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and see what the oracles has to say regarding this reading for pile 2. What is the life purpose for pile 2? What is the life purpose for pile 2? What is the life purpose? Life purpose and spiritual purpose for pile 2. All right. Okay. Universe doesn't want to come out. I'm just going to pick. All right. Bright heart, light, open connection. Okay. I just literally said this, and I'm going to explain to you why. Okay. Sometimes some of these cards have a little bit of big words to it, so I'm just going to explain to you guys in language terms. So let's see here. What else does the universe wants to show? Okay. So a lot of things came out. All right. Okay. So sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. Guide the illuminated path. I just said this. All right. And then on the bottom of the deck, it basically says building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. I just said this. Okay. I literally just said this. And the reason why I'm going to tell you how loud these cards are is because of the fact that you are on the right track to what you want. You have to go back to your childhood because it's something that you've wanted for such a long time. But the problem is your parents or your guardians or the world stated, oh, that's not going to work out for you. It's not going to give you the money that you want. It's not going to give you the happy. You know, when you hear things like that and you're feeding that energy off of on you, you're manifesting it, you guys. That's the one thing that I have to tell you. And I'm going to talk about that on my Saturday's episode about manifestation gone wrong, okay? Or manifestation can be against you or work for you. Right now, you're putting the manifestation against you. Why? Because you're listening to society and everybody else what they want for you. Why can't you just pick what you want to do? Why don't you just go for what you want? Because guess what? The universe is building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. It's in favor for you. So why are you afraid of being who you want to become or doing what you want to do based on what these people are telling you? These people are not going to be here for the rest of your life. They're not going to stay here for very long in this life. They got to take care of their own purpose too. They have to look over their own shoulders. Why did they have to look over yours? That's exactly what's happening. Or I can see here too, sometimes they're overprotective of you. So some of you guys are probably like, you know, and no offense, but I'm seeing you guys are kind of sheltered too. Also, you guys have way overprotective parents and guardians. And sometimes I'm going to tell you how to break free from that is you just have to do it. Just get up and break free from the chain. So bright heart, light, open connection. Connect yourself by self-love. You need to start going back into your childhood, your inner self, and embrace that passion because that is your sacred purpose. And the universe is already guiding you through that. However, the guidance that you're getting is not the right one. You're not trusting in God and the universe, but you're just trusting society and people's word for it. Why are you doing that to yourself? That's like self-sabotaging. You're sabotaging your own purpose, your own happiness of what you would like to do. And honestly, you already know what you want to do, but you're just so scared of it. You're scared to move forward because of what people are going to think. And guess what, guys? Who cares what people think? The only person that should validate their own opinions of what they want, it should be you. You can just respectfully tell them, you know, I respect the opinions, but I'm going to do what I want. Or sometimes what my family member says, I usually tell them, I do what I want. You know, nobody should be telling you otherwise. You do what you want. It's your life, you know? So let's go ahead and see what the Light Seers Tarot deck has to say about this regarding this reading. But you know what, pal, too? You already know what you want to do. The problem is you're just stuck. See? All right. And then the cards that came out is the Five of Wands. As you can tell from that, Five of Wands. So you're struggling with yourself, as you can tell. And then the second card that came out is the Sun. I'm telling you, pile one. Oh my God. You know, these are just really loud cards. Okay, so let's see what else. The Star is like hope. You know, you're hoping that it would work out. And I'm going to tell you, see, I just said this too. So the Devil came out. Okay, if you guys don't know what the Devil is, it could be anything from addiction to bad behaviors to Going back to your old self, basically. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Because you were such in the momentum, you stopped doing it because you started listening to everybody else. And then now you're back into your stagnant self, stuck self, because you decided to listen to somebody else. And you went back to your old self. You went back to your old habits. And honestly, that's not going to do you any good because you're just going to be left unhappy. And then finally, if you end up doing this purpose, Six of Cups came out, it's going to be fruition for you. And then the Ace of Cups came out. So again, I just said this too. This is regarding to your feelings. This is regarding to your childhood, your inner self. You need to go back. This is what you guys need to do, Pile 2. You need to start going back from within. And you need to start talking to your inner childhood. And I did see that. And that's exactly what I said. And I did see that on the Six of Cups, that you need to talk to your inner childhood again, because that's where your passion was at in the first place. And on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So when I see the Six of Wands, that's a good card for me because I'm seeing the fact that you were at your most happiest when you were a kid. You were like wondering, why was I so happy when I was growing up? But then now that I became an adult, I'm not so happy anymore. I'm not really fulfilling my life as I should, or I'm not going into my highest potential that I want to be in. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because you're letting society and you're letting people in your family or your friends get to your head. You already know what you wanted since the day you got here on earth. Since the day, since the day you were growing up as a child. It's all going back into your inner child. Whatever it was that you already felt as a child or even in your teenage years, you just need to go for it because it's in favor for you. But right now, what's going to get you stuck back into this unhappy times, this unhappiness, this non-fruitful life is basically just listening to society and listening to everybody else. And that's one of the biggest reasons why things are not looking up for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the tea leaf has to say for you regarding this reading for pile 2, your purpose and your spiritual purpose. So the camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Exactly. The universe has spoken, you guys. Oh my God. Okay, so more came out. And I'm going to tell you what it is. So that way you guys know. So the next card that came out is the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. So that was basically listening to other people. It's not making you happy, you guys. And then a fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So I'm seeing that for some of you guys also too, another person that's basically getting you guys stuck into this stagnant mode is because it's probably also not just your parents or your guardian, but also a significant other. A significant other is telling you that this is not going to work out for you. This is not for you, blah, 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 blah. And honestly, you have got to stop listening to this fair man because this person, this energy is not serving your purpose. It's not giving you the highest potential or happiness. You're in stuck mode because, again, it's because you're listening to what society is telling you and what the other person is telling you that they think is right, but it's not right. And then the next one is the barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, I just said this. And then the feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. And then the cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, so again, from what I'm seeing here, it could be a parent, it could be a guardian, but it could be a relationship that you have been in for a long time, and they're trying to tell you that you are not going to be making the money that you want if you do this purpose, if you follow through with this passion. And I'm going to tell you right now, if this person is not supporting to your passion or to your needs, this is not the person to be with. Honestly, it is time to let this person go because all you're just doing is just crying your eyes out and you're just wondering and wondering and wondering if you should just pursue it or just let it go. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you let it go, things are going to lack into your life, which is your love, your money, and your goals. And things are not going to look up for you if you keep sticking around with this, energy that keeps telling you you're not going to be successful. Because honestly, you can be successful at this. You can be successful to your desires and your passion if you manifest this correctly, that you want to follow through by not listening to this stuck energy. The reason why also these people are trying to tell you not to do it is because I can promise you they're stuck themselves. They are stuck into their own 9 to 5 situations, or some place that they're not happy with, and they want to put you into that same energy. When you're exchanging energy, that's why I always say protect your energy. When you're exchanging that energy to one another, guess what's going to happen? So if the other person is a negative Nancy, guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to become the negative Nancy. Okay. Not saying Nancy's bad. Okay. I'm just saying the Nancy's name is good. I'm just saying like a term word. If you're with a negative person, your attitude and your life and your outlook and your insights is going to be negative as well. So my advice for you, pile 2, is get rid of the negative energy, the negative surroundings around you, because that is the only way you're going to be successful. But if you want to keep sticking around, I promise you nothing is going to move. And that's exactly what I'm seeing into this reading. Okay. All right, pile 2, that is it for your pick a card reading. Thank you so much for watching. And basically, if you guys like this reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any good pick a card readings, okay? And also, if this reading resonates to you, go ahead and like the video, and then go ahead and put a Apple emoji onto this comment box, and then I can go ahead and engage with you guys. And also go ahead and message me on Instagram if you guys want to do a private reading. All right, pile 2, I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Okay, bye. Good evening, pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You have chosen the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot deck with the citrine crystal. So the citrine crystal is basically, I said this many times into my videos, this is actually my favorite stone, and basically it activates the solar plexus, which is your emotions. And also it sends off vibrations of abundance and happiness. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with your reading to see why you were drawn to that crystal. So pile 3, what is your spiritual purpose and purpose into this world? Okay, so the first one that came out is the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So what is your purpose or spiritual purpose in this lifetime? All right. The Lovers reverse. And then the Four of Wands upright. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. And then the Four of Swords upright. The Eight of Wands reverse. And then the Two of Wands upright. It's a lot of wands. All right. And then on the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Okay. So pile 3, from what I'm getting over here, is that it looks like you guys just got out of a relationship, okay? I don't know why a relationship popped up this time, which is crazy, but I think that's probably the reason why you guys picked the citrine crystal, is because right now you're at an emotional state of mind. So I don't know if you guys just broke up with somebody, or you guys just got into a really big argument with someone, but I'm looking at relationship based here. And your whole entire world was so fixated with this person that you were with for quite some time. But I'm seeing around between 2 to 3 years that you were with this person. But then you guys went on to your different paths because you guys weren't on the same page anymore. Now it's making you really sad. So you're kind of losing sleep over it a little bit. You have a little bit of anxiety because your whole world was planned out. Your whole future actually was planned out to this counterpart. But now that you guys have separated, you're wondering what's the next phase of my life, my purpose, I'm kind of torn in between. That's how you're feeling right now at this time. You still don't know what you want to do, and that's okay. Take time to just kind of reflect. Right now, you just broke up into a relationship. I don't expect you guys to know or understand where you guys are going next, okay, into this life. But is it going to be okay into the next phase of your future? I'm going to say yes, if you let it happen. But right now, I'm going to say no, you're not okay right now, because you're still sad about the situation that occurred to you and why you're losing sleep, why you're anxious. And right now, you're just looking for a spiritual healing at this time. And that's why the high priestess came out. And that's what you're looking for. You're trying to look for the unknown to become the known, if that makes sense. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of wands came out, is because you're kind of fighting with yourself. And also, too, you're not very productive right now because you're so depressed and you're so anxious right now. You're not working at this time. You're not even thinking about going to school either. Or if you are working or you're going to school, you're not really doing a good job with it, because all you kept thinking about is what the heck happened and what's going to happen next. You're so anxious about the future that you forgot to live in the present to take care of yourself. This is the time, actually, the universe is saying that they're not doing this to make you upset or miserable because you broke up into the relationship. No, what the universe is trying to tell you is the universe wants you to start reflecting into your life, into actually what you really want. You know, you wanted this. You actually manifested self care and self love. You wanted to be respected, and the other person did not respect you as you should. But then you're feeling bad because you don't know what to go for next, what to go on next, because that's all you concentrated on was that, that was that relationship alone. So let's go ahead and see what the Paritts Third Eye Tarot deck says regarding this reading. But that's what I'm seeing with you guys. And I know it's like heartbreaking and it's really hard, but you have to get yourself back up, because this is what you wanted. You never wanted the relationship to not work out, but you wanted respect. You wanted that self-care. And the other person wasn't going to do that for you, wasn't going to do justice for you for your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick out. So the Knight of Swords came out. And then the Knight of Swords came out. And then the Five of Cups reversed came out. Oh, and then the Ace. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed here, but the Ace of Pentacles is upright over here. And I'm going to tell you why. So basically, this is what's happening to you now. This is what's going to happen to you guys in the future. So this sadness that you have, this is really temporary. It's not going to last for very long. Okay, it's 3 years. Yes, it's a long time, but that's not your future. You did the right thing. If you're questioning if you did the right thing of leaving this person, absolutely that you did, because you deserve so much better. And guess what? When you did that, the universe answered your manifestation, answered your call. You wanted to be respected. You wanted to be loved, but the universe wants you to start loving yourself first. And that's the reason why the Knight of Swords came out, is because that's what the universe is trying to tell you, is you need to take action for yourself. Don't start looking for love outside of yourself, but look love from within first. Because how are you going to attract love if you're not even loving yourself? This could be it. It could be twin flame. It could be soulmate. It doesn't matter what it is. How could you say you could love somebody without even honoring or loving yourself? And honestly, when you start doing that too, when you start honoring and loving yourself, guess what's going to happen? More happiness is going to be attracted to you. More abundance, more love is going to come into your way. I mean, right now you're probably not thinking, I don't want another love, but don't think like that, because the more you put hatred or saying, I don't want love to come into my life, guess what's going to happen to you? And guess what you're going to attract? You're going to attract more karmic situations into your life. You're going to attract more unhealthy relationships into your life. Don't start doing that to yourself. Open your heart to love still, okay? Don't let this past take over you, take over you and become the dark. Stay into the light, stay into that path where you did the right thing of looking for that self-love, okay? And then also the sadness is going to be gone pretty soon, because the Five of Cups came out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Five of Cups came out. The Five of Cups, usually if it's upright, that means you're still going to be sad for a long time, but you're not. You're going to get over this, and you're going to figure out your purpose in this life. And let's see what else the tarot deck has to also say regarding this reading. But I'm telling you, the sadness will go away, and eventually you're going to go towards your spiritual purpose and your purpose into this lifetime, okay? But without you trying to get over that, sadness, if you don't get over it and you don't take these necessary actions, it's not going to be fruition for you. Nothing's going to be gathered except you're just going to be in the stuck energy, okay? You're just going to put yourself into a sadness that you don't want to be in. And then also on top of that, the universe is also trying to tell you with the full reverse and then the magician reverse. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says the empress reverse. Okay. When I see these three that came out, it's telling me the universe is trying to tell you, you need to stop pitying yourself. You need to stop hurting and sabotaging your own self by saying, did I make this right decision? Or, being hung up onto this lover that doesn't respect you at this time or right now as we speak or even forever, because honestly you don't even respect yourself yet. You haven't gotten to the point you don't even know who you are, where your purpose is, where your life purpose is. And the universe is trying to tell you, if you fix yourself and you start loving yourself wholeheartedly and meaning that to the universe and sending that energy to the universe, things are going to be fruition for you. But right now, it's not going to be until you find yourself some balance. And you need that balance into your life. And by letting go of that, karmic relationship or whatever relationship that was for you, it's not the best time because you're still, I'm looking at like a young age right now, somewhere between the lines of mid 20s and some of you are in your mid 40s. Guys, that's still young. People, society keeps saying that, oh my God, 40s is the end of the, end of times. Not, you don't have any time left. You need to do this. Stop doing that to yourself. That's self-sabotaging. That's like manifesting, things that you don't want in your life, honestly. But you're attracting it when you're thinking about what people say or what you want, like, thinking time's running out, when I'm telling you time is not running out. Okay? That's not what's happening here. Time is not running out for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what the Witch's Oracle deck has to say regarding this reading. But I know you're sad right now, but I'm telling you the sadness is going to go away, but you need to start looking into yourself. Right now, you don't know what your life purpose is in your spiritual journey, but this is the time the universe is saying that it's time to seek within. Seek within as without. That's what they're always saying. So you always have to seek within and understand that the universe is there for you. The universe is trying to help you out. Get to your purpose, get to your abundance, get to your love life. Okay. Stop concentrating on your past, the thinking that was your future and that was not. Your future is towards an action like of healing yourself first, and then you'll start seeing things the right way. Okay. Greet the darkness. Here's where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden, the pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all of the sharp edges. So when I see this card, I'm sensing the fact that, of course, you're in darkness right now because you're depressed, you're having anxieties at this moment in time. Of course, you just broke up with your, relationship, your karmic relationship, whatever this relationship is, and you just don't know where to go. That's why you're all over the place. As you can tell by the pictures of the three ladies or the three persons, is you're basically unsure about your future right now and you're getting anxious about it because everything was so planned out with this relationship that never worked out. And you're thinking, if I try to pursue another purpose, it might not work out for you again. And that's not true. You're just putting that limiting belief onto yourself. Okay, seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful transit that calls upon heavy chest, give the claws alluring grip. If you please, but head the warning of the claws and draw blood without mercy. So I'm just letting you know too. It looks like you guys are going through a separation phase with a twin flame as well. So this is from what I'm seeing. When I hear the word flames, or when I hear the word seduction, or I see the full moon in this oracle deck, in this picture alone, I'm seeing the fact that this is a twin flame separation as well. And this is why you're so brokenhearted, because you were thinking, I was so gung-ho with the plans that I have, and I wanted my twin flame to be a part of that, but then all of a sudden my twin flame is not here. And I'm going to tell you right now, the twin flame is not healed right now, okay? The twin flame is not respecting you, nor because you're not respecting yourself, because you are the twin. So also, if that is a twin flame relationship and you know it, I'm just letting you know that's exactly what happened here. Whatever the twin did, you basically subconsciously thought about it, probably started saying, I hope he or she likes me, or I hope he or she won't hurt me, or I hope, when you're starting saying things like that, you're actually manifesting things to go wrong and you don't even know it. Yes, people can be upset why I'm saying this. Like, I'm just being hopeful. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with being hopeful. However, though, manifestation is all about attraction when it comes to our emotions, our actions and thoughts, and our words. So when your words is saying, oh, I hope, like, and your heart and your energy is like fearing and you're doubting, guess what the universe is attracting? Split. And that's exactly what happened here. You guys split. You guys ended up separating because, again, it's your subconscious thoughts. You weren't aware of it. And that's exactly the reason why the twin flame ran away. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is the universe trying to tell you over here. So guess what, you guys? It's time to start fixing yourself into your inner work. It's time to start going through inner healing because the person is gone for right now if it's a twin flame. And I'm telling you, they're going to come back. Twin flames never separate. That's such an illusion. They're always going to come back. So the next one is silence. There is a sweet embrace and nothingness. Stillness brings the presence of self fully embodied. And then bottom of the deck says cauldron. Bewitching, yes, it be. Blink and she shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing ring. So when I see that, it means, okay, so first of all, you guys are not in contact right now. You and that, twin flame. So I'm sensing twin flame energy here because the Empress card came out too. And this is a feminine energy right now that I'm feeling too. Empress is reversed right now. You are a mess. Whoever this person is in pile 3, you are in such a mess right now, okay? And what's happening here is basically, right now, I'm going to just tell you, respect the silence. Even though it may hurt not to have a contact with the twin, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys need to respect the silence because the silence means the universe is trying to tell you this is the time to start doing an inner reflection exercise. If your twin ran off, which means you are the twin, there was something in your subconscious mind that you thought of or you speak of, basically that made the other twin run. Okay? Twin flames will not run or go through this chaser dynamic if you are not mimicking something into your own behaviors, because again, you are the twin. But here's the good news to you guys. There is going to be somebody that's going to help you out. There's somebody who wants to guide you to this journey of your self-healing. I do see that in the cauldron right here, that another person will be guiding you towards that path of your light, path of your purpose, path of your spiritual purpose. Because right now you're questioning a lot of things when you were a kid too. And then all of a sudden you met somebody and then all of a sudden they're gone. Whether it's 2 to 3 years or it could be very quickly, but it's such a heavy energy. I can't even have words to it that how sad you are. But all I'm going to just tell you is things are going to come back into a light and fruition for yourself with abundance, love, and happiness. But it always starts with your thought process. Your mindset is just not there right now. You thought you could handle the twin flame relationship, but I'm going to tell you right now, you cannot, and nobody can if you are not healed. If you are still broken and you're still stuck into your traumas, still stuck into your past, still stuck into your habits, a reunion or union will never happen to a twin flame. It will never be rewarded by the universe. That's why they say this is one of the most hardest relationships to get together. Because why? You are the twin, okay? You, without your self-love, without your self-worth, or without your self-care, the twin, I promise you, will not come back until you work on yourself, which is the good news. Someone is going to help you along the ways to that journey. You're probably going to be meeting this person within a month to 2 months at a time, but it is part of your spiritual purpose. And I would just say, if that person does come, make sure they're in the light, not in the dark. If they're in the light, please follow that guide. If they're in the dark, just stay away from it because it's just not going to do you any purpose, okay? But if they're in the light, which I'm seeing it's a very guided light, I would recommend to go for it because that is the only way your life is going to become in fruition again and to heal again, okay? So don't worry about that, twin flame. Now, anyhow, thank you so much for your pick a card reading, pile 3. That is it. And basically, if you guys like this reading, go ahead and like this video, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any pick a card readings that will happen almost every week or every other week. Also, if this reading resonates to you, go ahead and leave me a duck emoji onto the comment box, and then I will go ahead and engage with you guys. All right. And if you want private readings, I am available on Instagram, so you can message me directly, and we can talk about your readings that you would want to go deeper. All right. Okay, Pile 3, thank you so much for being here with me and enjoying this reading. And I will see you guys again. See you guys later. Okay, bye. All right, good evening, Pile 4. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading. You have chosen the Witch's Oracle deck with the Carnelian Crystal. So I think the reason why you were drawn to this Carnelian Crystal is because not only does it activate the root chakra, but I believe the reason why you picked this is because you're looking for stability and grounding into your life purpose or your spiritual purpose, because you are all over the place right now. You are so confused. So let's go ahead and get started with why you're feeling like you guys are confused, okay? So let's see what the universe wants to say regarding to your life purpose or your spiritual purpose here in this lifetime. All right, Pile 4, I see what's going on here. What is your life purpose or your spiritual purpose into this lifetime? All right, Pile 4. All right, Pile 4. Okay, something came out. Okay. So the first one that came out is protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who are dare it lift its hidden. Okay, so you are all over the place. That's the reason why that came out. So you have no idea where to go into your life. And you're looking for grounding and stability because you are the type of person that I go to this job or I go to this career or I do this passion, and then you don't end up liking it, and then you skip over within 2 to 3 months, or maybe even every 2 years, every 3 years, and it's not very stable for you because you're not living into your passion or you're not fulfilling something, and you're feeling kind of stuck right now as well too. That's probably why you're all over the place. And then the next card that came out is apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flame hides drowning waters. Okay, so again, I was right on that. You are definitely the person that's like, okay, I like one thing, and then if I don't like it anymore and I get bored, I am out. So that's the kind of personality I'm getting from you. Very hyperactive as well too. I don't know if you have ADHD, but I do feel as a little bit of that. I mean, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's actually very productive. That's actually one of the things that I tell people is ADHD is actually really not bad, because that's actually a very active, productive person, which is very goal oriented, and they want to go for what they want to go for. The only issue is with ADHD is that, again, that's why you guys are picking this pile, is because you're not very stable. You know, you're always jumping around from different work, different school, different passion, different whatever, different basically. So voices with a tug at the gut feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. Okay, so the universe is trying to tell you, slow down. You need to slow down, and you need to sit down, and you need to reflect. If you are having an ADHD situation, you need to sit and meditate. Put yourself in a grounding state of mind. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, put yourself in a silent room so that way you can hear the guides of the spirit telling you where you need to go. And then basically on the bottom of the deck, it says, All Hallows Eve, call upon the voices that stirs your senses through the night, cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. And that's exactly what I just said. So what this means is basically letting you know you need to go through a mindfulness. You need to start meditating. You need to start going through your inner highest self. You need to start talking to your highest self, because what's happening here while you're all over the place is you're not trusting your highest self. You're not getting in tune with the universe. You are just all over the place because you're all over the place. Again, if you're in one spot to another all the time, it's because you're bored. You're not fulfilled. You're not feeling passion about this purpose that you have. You just think, I'm just going to work. That's it. And then I'm done. But are you fulfilled? No. That's why you skip around. So basically, the universe is trying to tell you it's time to slow down. It's time to re-strategize your life and start rethinking what it is that you truly want versus you just skipping around because you feel like it's exciting. Instead of feeling like, oh, I need excitement in my life, which is not bad. I'm not saying don't get excited with life. I want you guys to get excited. But you also need to understand that living on this earth consists with having a purpose. And if you don't know what that purpose is, I would suggest to start reading some self-help books, go through a mindfulness group meditation events, because that's going to help you a lot, slow your mind down, ease your mind down. But also on the top of that, to really consistently put yourself in a quiet room and really talk to yourself of what it is that you want to pursue. Because right now you don't even know why, because you felt like you've tried it all and it is not serving for you. And that is the wrong mindset. And the reason why that's happening is because, again, because you're not going through a mindfulness situation here. You're not trusting what the universe is guiding you with. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the tarot deck has to say about this regarding this reading. Okay, so the Four of Swords, definitely not consistent. Like, you're just like, oh, I'm bored. I want to go do something else. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, you're not feeling fulfilled. But then at the same time, every time when something new comes up, you're always not feeling fulfilled. Okay, see, you're always brokenhearted to yourself. Not fulfilled. I just said that. So, you know, people always think this is like a third party situation. That's not always the case in this readings. Is that Three of Swords could also mean heartbreak too. Like, meaning they're not satisfied. They're not very happy with their situations right now. They're not fulfilled into their purpose at this moment in time. So that's exactly what it is going on there, is that you're not feeling fulfilled. That's the reason why you're all over the place and you're always skipping jobs, you're always skipping passions, you're always skipping things, because it's not fruitful for you. It's not serving you purpose. Why? Because you're not listening to your intuitions. You're just going with what is told for me to do, what it is that I can just grab on, and then let me just work it. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, blah. You know, but the thing is, though, when it comes to making choices like that, if people do not understand mindfulness and sitting still with the universe and with God and really getting in tune with the spiritual world, you are never going to be happy. I don't care how successful you are going to get, whether you're rich, whether whether you are rich with money, okay? It doesn't matter. You're not going to be happy if it doesn't have purpose or spiritual purpose behind it. I've seen people who were very wealthy, very rich, and they were not happy. Why? Because it's not fruition for them. It's not fruitful. You're just working and working, and then all of a sudden, like, nothing happens for you. So what's the purpose of that, right? Nothing wrong with money. I'm not saying to disregard money or disregard wealth, abundance, stuff like that. But I want you to understand, when it comes to money, it's just energy. It comes back anyways. So what you need to do is you need to just live your purpose and make sure that you love it and understand that you're helping people out and getting your abundance. See, I just said this. Everything that's coming out in the tarot deck is unhappiness. Okay? Not fruitful, not purposeful, nothing. Like, it's like an empty void. I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. It's like you just feel void. You feel empty. So bored. Dude, go out. Whoever this is, go out, go do something, go travel. Instead of just working and working and working and making all that money, you're working all this much, but you're not even enjoying it. So what is the point of that, And then the Ace of Pentacles came out, and then on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So when I see this card, it means to tell me that you do have some passion drive for yourself, okay? You do have, you do want to do something with your life. You do want some kind of purpose behind it aside from just money, okay? Because you can make money. I do see you making money, okay? You can make money. The universe is always giving you money, but the problem is, with all that money in the world and you're not enjoying it and you're not using it for the greater good, what is the point of doing all of that? The universe is trying to tell you it's time to go travel outside of where you're at, outside of your comfort zone. And it's time for you to explore what's really out there, because there's so much things happening right now in the world. You're missing out because of your full-time speed in your head, and you're not looking at you're not smelling the roses, and you're just looking into the illusion of the 3D. You need to start going higher than that, and you need to go up to your spiritual map, onto your 5D self, to your higher self. You need to climb up to that, okay? So let's go ahead and see what is the tea leaf has to say regarding this reading. It's already coming out. So the first one that came out is the Paritts. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So when I hear the voices of that, you're also not happy because of the fact that somebody is telling you what to do, telling you how to live your life, saying that, oh, you need to make money. That's all you need to do. That's your purpose. And that's not making you happy at all. Crack cup, dissatisfaction with life. I just said this. I literally just said this, okay? Like, really, like, you are not satisfied with your life right now because you're just going off of what people are telling you. And then also, on top of that, you're just working just because of the money. You're not doing it because you're happy or you're having purpose into your life, okay? And that's the biggest reasons why things are not working out for you. And then the pin, which is a new job and career, because you're always skipping. And that's the reason why that came out, which is the pin, okay? So that's one of the biggest reasons. But you're not happy with your job. I don't know why you're just doing it, just cuz, and there's no purpose or passion for it. So it's not going to work out for you. And then the next one is king. Pay attention to your health. Okay, so that's another thing. You're working and working all this time, but guess what? You have neglected yourself. You did not take care of yourself. Now you're probably feeling a little bit sick too. And you're probably asking yourself, like, oh my God, I'm sick. It's too late. I didn't even have fun. I just kept on working and working and not even really smelling the roses or really went traveling or doing anything. And I'm missing out. And then also on top of that, you are missing out because at the bottom of the deck, it says fan, romance, celebration, and party. So all this time of you working and working and working and making all this money and there's no fruition to it, there's no life purpose for it. Not only are you missing out on life, but you're also missing out on relationship with your family, with your friends, with yourself. Okay. So you working all this hard is not going to do you any better for your life. This is not your life purpose. Our life purpose on here, yes, making money, cool. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of making money. However, do you need to take some time for yourself? Absolutely. It's time to take a break. You need to take a deep breath because you have worked your whole entire life. You are on full speed of 100 miles per hour, but you have never seen the light of day of enjoyment. So this is the time to take a break, and it's time to just start traveling, enjoy yourself with your loved ones, your friends, and your family, because that is the purpose right now for you, is to relax. Okay, you're anxious about the future and you're anxious about your purpose, but guess what? You failed to actually take care of yourself. You have not done that for a long time. And somebody actually pointed this out to you too, not just your inner voice or your higher self, but somebody else actually pointed this out to you, that you need to start being happy within yourself. You need to start taking care of yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to get sick. And this is from a wise person who actually got sick and lost their lives too. And you remembered that day. You remembered it. You remembered those quotes. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what the advice the universe wants to give you regarding this purpose of yours or your spiritual purpose. But yeah, you're going to lose out on so much of your purpose if you don't start taking care of yourself. Right now, the universe is not revealing what exactly that purpose is, because the first step they are revealing to you is for you to take care of yourself. And you are not doing that right now as we speak. And that's the first step for you to find out your purpose, is really enjoying your life and enjoying yourself and enjoying you. And then see, complicated came out. You're a very complicated person. I can see that for sure. Honesty. At least you're honest with yourself now after this reading. And then also knowing that you do know that you're not happy. Okay. You have actually spoken this to somebody that you were not happy with it. And then the next card is Grove. Grove means like grieving unhappiness. That's exactly what it is. Like, you're honest with yourself. You know what's wrong with you. You know what's going on, but you're just not slowing down. And it's going to cause your health. And also it says, do not forget a reminder. So when I see this card, when I see that, that means to tell me this is in conjunction with the pay attention to your health. Because I'm telling you, with all this mindset of yours and being anxious into your future and what your life purpose is, am I going to be good enough, or am I going to have enough money, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to be fruition, nor you're going to be healthy. Okay. You're going to be unhealthy. You are going to kill yourself by working way too hard and putting yourself into a situation where you're going to make yourself sick by working way too much. Okay. Not only you're not happy, but you're also stressed out too. So you really need to slow down, take a deep breath, go through your mindfulness situation, start talking to your inner self and to your higher self, because that's what the universe is revealing to you as part of your purpose right now. Universe will not reveal anything further because you have not dealt to take care of yourself. Okay. So that is a very big reminder right now of what the universe is trying to tell you. Okay. All right, pal four, that is it for your pick a card reading today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any readings that I put out every week or every other week. And then also on top of that, if this resonates to you, go ahead and like the video for me. And if this whole pick a card reading does really resonate to you, go ahead and leave me an orange emoji onto the comment box and I will engage with you. And if you guys want a private reading, you're more than welcome to go through my Instagram, okay, and message me privately and I will help you out on that. All right, pal four, I will see you guys later. I love you guys. Please take good care of yourself because I know you're not, but I know you will now after this reading. And don't miss out on life. All right, okay, pal four, take good care. I'll see you guys later. Okay, then. Bye.